The federal civil rights trial of 3 former Minneapolis police officers is expected to be an altogether different trial to that of Derek Chauvin that took place in Minneapolis last year. Chauvin, the former police officer who was filmed kneeling on George Floyd's neck for more than 9 minutes in May 2020, was found guilty of murder in a highly publicised state trial last April. He is serving 22.5 years in prison. In December, he pleaded guilty to the federal civil rights charges now facing his colleagues, so he won't be in attendance here. He awaits additional sentencing for those charges. This trial is focused on the 3 other officers involved in Floyd's death, who have all pleaded not guilty to the federal charges. Tou Thao, J. Alexander Kueng and Thomas Lane are accused of abusing their position as police officers to deprive Floyd his constitutional rights, and specifically his, quote, right to be free from a police officer's deliberate indifference to his serious medical needs. Kueng and Thao also face an additional charge that they willfully failed to intervene to stop Chauvin's use of unreasonable force. All 3 officers are also awaiting separate trial on state charges of aiding and abetting murder. No date yet set for that.
None of these 3 individuals directly had a knee on George Floyd's neck. What it's asking us to say, though, is that officers who see another officer doing something wrong, if they don't intervene to act, are they also culpable? Can they be held, let us say, accountable or liable for not doing something?
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Yeah!
Following Floyd's death, there was caught on a camera phone. Outrage and protests reverberated across the country, at times spilling over into riots. Authorities remain on alert for any potential trouble. A large security presence had been put in place around the courthouse. This trial is expected to move more quickly than Chauvin's state trial, with the judge expecting proceedings to be wrapped up within 2 weeks, although the COVID-19 pandemic could cause delays. And unlike Chauvin's trial, this one will not be televised. Dan Williams, CGTN, St. Paul, Minnesota.